See, anyone can do this. I'm not going to show you anything that I don't think you can't do. That's the crux of my channel, remember? Because I'm just an average Joe, and you know, if I can do it, you can do it too. Okay? Alright, I'm going to let the camera go, and you can see me kind of working up over here now. I just got done cleaning this floor a few hours ago, and it dried really nice, real quick. Again, I thought I was going to have to wait overnight for this to be dry enough so that I could put the sealer on. But no, it's plenty dry. Just be careful as you get up next to the carpet. Yep, just like that. I don't want to get too much on my paintbrush at any one time. Right down in there at the baseboard where the toe kick is, the cabinet toe kick. Right there. And you thought, oh, Joe, it's going to take forever to do this with a 4-inch paintbrush. My word, what are you doing? Well, it really doesn't take that long, does it? Let's make sure you can see what I'm doing. I guess you can. Yeah, right there. This floor is looking nice. This floor has not been cleaned or sealed probably since it was installed. And I would venture to say, I think before I said it was about 25 years. Well, I know this floor is older than that because the house is older than 25 years. Get your grout lines. Make sure. Okay, then go over the top. Like that. Okay. Just want to try to get some of the excess off, only because it's such a smooth floor. You know? Last thing I want is for this stuff to start beating up as it's drying. And I'm not sure why some sealer does that. I did that on a countertop one time. It was a granite countertop, and I put it on. It started beating up the same way, and I wasn't quite sure what to do about it. I thought, okay, it's gonna blend back in when it dries, and it didn't. Fairly new granite countertops, and I ended up having to take a little razor blade and knock all that stuff down and clean it all. And I forget what I did on that to fix it, but I got it fixed. Now see, I'm only dipping in a little bit of sealer as I go. I don't want to get too much on my paintbrush. You know, so I'm just kind of taking a little bit there, wiping some of it off. Just like that. Okay? 4-inch paintbrush, that's all you need for your job. You don't need anything special. I know you don't want to spend very much money to get your job done, so that's another reason why I'm showing you how to do it this way. You don't need anything fancy, right? Okay, I'm going to move this back, and I'm going to keep it going. I've hardly used any sealer. Okay, let's move that over like that. A little bit of sealer goes a long way. I've got a gallon container of sealer. I've done 2 coats on the rest of the floors too. I got plenty left. I got like, 3/4 of a gallon still. And my sealer only cost me like 20 I think it was $25. But you can get it for a real high dollar amount too. I've seen a quart for like 60 bucks. And I'm like, what's up with that? I'm not quite sure why something was like that. Then you think, okay, how far is a quart going to go? And do I need 2 quarts? And this stuff that I'm using says it's for concrete and tile floor. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to try it. I used it for all of my other floors. Why won't it work for this floor? And it will. Okay, I got a little bit further here to go. Let's see here. See that? I just did all that right then, and I got kind of tired, so I'm breaking this job up into 2. See how dirty this floor is here? See, this is where I stopped cleaning it, right to here. Right over to here. So I'm doing the kitchen, and I'm going to go up to here, up next to the door. Okay, and that's going to be my project. Once that dries, I'll be able to put another coat on that, and then next time I come here, I'm going to do this whole area right here, move the table, move this cabinet, put it over here off to the carpet, on the carpet side, and then I'll treat this whole area right here as one little mini project. Okay? That's how you can do it. When you're living in your house, you only have so many hours in the day. Do it, break it up into small projects. See here, here's the other floor I did. I did this whole area in one project, and I did the bathroom, and I did this little area out here as one little project. Okay, doesn't this floor look good? See? I did this whole floor here using the paintbrush, and I put 2 coats on there, and it really turned out pretty good. I was kind of hesitant because when after this I put 1 coat on here, I saw some of the lines and I thought, oh brother, what's going to happen? And when I put the 2nd coat on, it toned it down and blended it in. See? Now this is an old floor, so it's a little weathered to a certain extent, but I love it. I love this type of look. I don't like brand new tiles because you don't get all the richness out of this floor. Okay. Now see, this area here is where I haven't done yet, and the top surface looks pretty good actually. But look at the grout lines. Look how dirty they were. And then all the marks on the floor. And after I cleaned it all up, this is how it's going to look. This kitchen area looked pretty bad because of the high traffic areas and everything next to the refrigerator, next to the dishwasher, and the kitchen sink, also right around here. There was goobers and stuff all over on the floor. That's why I used my putty knife to get that all up. Okay, so see, there's the sealer. See how much is left still? About 3/4 of the gallon. By doing all this other stuff, and I had 2 coats on all this, so a little bit of sealer goes a long ways. Okay, well, I guess I better get back at it. Now see, literally, I have only just finished this first coat, and you can see how nicely it's already starting to dry on the floor. Look at that. I almost feel like I could walk on it right now, but I won't. I'm going to let it dry a little bit longer and let it get dry all the way before I come back on this floor to put the 2nd coat. So, more than likely, even when I feel it, now see, it feels pretty dry. But I'm going to let it go because I want it to cure a little bit and dry more on the top. So when I put the 2nd coat on, it's not going to leak through the 1st coat and reactivate the 1st coat. So I'm going to leave it like this. Read the directions on your container and see what it says. Be safe rather than sorry. If it tells you to wait 2 hours, by word, wait the 2 hours. Okay? And that's what I'll probably do too. I could probably do it in a half hour, but I'm going to be safe rather than sorry. Well, that's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.